Good morning, Pisces. How's it going, you guys? A little bit on the late side, but Mondays are my days off, so. Hey, by the way, shout out to Pisces Studio, and don't forget to watch us. We're going to be going live here at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 6 p.m. Eastern. So, yeah, Pisces Studio, I'll be there. Okay. So anyway, you guys, I have already pulled your runes, and I pulled some cards here, and like I've been saying, I'm pulling cards out now, and I'm just getting more familiar with the cards along with the runes. So it doesn't look bad. Actually, it looks really, really good, Pisces. There's a couple of things here that I see that didn't look so good, but I'll explain that to you. And the first one here is Onzus. And Onzus is it's like it's a communication rune, but it's also talks about people lying or not telling you the truth, but mostly it means to not believe something just simply because it sounds good. I wonder what I did with that. I have a little... oh, well. I'll just get on with it. I was going to turn the fake candles on, but I can't find the doggone remote for it. But anyway, I guess we don't need them. The main thing here, Pisces, is I want to make sure that you can see these cards. And so what this is talking about, see, I see such a positive rune right next to it. This is Ingwaz. And Ingwaz is very, very positive. It's propelling you forward just drastically, fast. What this is talking about, Pisces, with Onzus over here in reverse, it's talking about that, you're your worst enemy, Pisces. So, you need to get out of that funk, get out of that negativity. If you're anyone, like myself, I kind of tend to sponge up negativity if I'm around negative people, and so I have to leave. There's, it's just way too powerful that this is not going to stop you. Because this is talking about you going for your dreams and your goals. And you see here it's got a Bindrone in there, and that's Dogaz and Isa, and it's taking some time. It's taking some time, but it's materializing, and you can see it right here. This is like the butterfly right there. That's that is Dogaz. And then this is what's going on through your mind. You've got all this self-doubt here, Pisces. You've got self-doubt. You don't know if you're strong enough. You can do this or that. Listen, you can, because look at in the middle of this right here, I see Awaz, which is new beginnings. Okay, and this is going for your dreams, Pisces, and this is really going for it. This card here is talking about racing in for your dreams as well. So this is awesome. That's really good. Okay? Just get out of that negativity that's in your head, okay? And don't believe something just because it sounds good. You know what I mean? Just because it sounds good. I mean, I'm famous for that. If I don't like the way it sounds, I'm pretty easy to be able to trick myself. And so don't let that happen to you, Pisces. That happens to me all the time. And then the next rune that we have here is Iwaz. And Iwaz is really a positive rune. It indicates, it can indicate travel, Pisces. It could be travel. It could also be, companionship, trust. Because, back in the day when you were riding a horse, when people were riding horses and stuff, people got really, really close to their horses, and it was like trust and companionship. So this is very, very good. This is companionship, trust with somebody. And then I see Gable. And Gable is not only gifts, but it's also deep blessings. So I see blessings for sure coming into your life. I also see, material gain. I can see some material gain here, Pisces, with this. And then I see this right here. So, yeah. And this has all been a learning experience. This is not these. And, some of this uncomfortable stuff that's been going on within your own mind over here is, it's fading away. And that's good because you have Ingwas right there. And that's very, very potent, very powerful energy. So it looks like you're just going to be propelled way out there, Pisces, which is really good. All right. So let me see here. I want to pull some cards out. What ones do I want to pull out here? Let's do the Halloween ones. Let's do these. It is Halloween, so. This Anzus could, for some of you, be someone else too, coming in telling you something that isn't necessarily true. So just be on the lookout for stuff like that, okay, Pisces? It's kind of weird. I'm sitting here, shuffling the cards, and, I get little messages. It just kind of like can't really explain it, but yeah. All right, what's going on with Pisces? All right. Werewolf. Ooh, that's awesome. Exploring the wilderness. Werewolf. Let's look this up. That's kind of interesting. This is the Halloween Oracle deck, you guys. Werewolf. We got vampire one time. Now we get the werewolf. The werewolf is a kind of shapeshifter, but one that has traditionally had little control over his wildness. And in ways, the inner battle between civilization, cultivation, and wild animals, nature fights inside one's body. Okay, I probably read that terribly and it probably sounded not so good, but what this is talking about is this card right here. This is your inner battle within yourself there, Pisces, okay? And like werewolves, they have a hard time controlling from turning a man into a wild animal. And so this is like this is an inner battle within you guys that that you're fighting off. But don't worry, you're going to win because I see Ingwas right here. So that's kind of cool. Let's get you another one. S crying. S crying. Intuition. Intuition, yep. S crying. Interesting. I wonder what that stands for. Scrying. Scrying. Have you guys ever heard of that? Scrying? I've never heard of that before. I don't know. Now I'm feeling kind of like a little bit ignorant there. I have no idea. But anyway, it's saying intuition on there. So, just from looking at that card, it's telling me to use your intuition, especially when it comes to this. And you know, yeah, here it is right here. If you regularly meditate, you may wish to use those techniques, or otherwise you can simply shut your eyes and focus on slowing your breath. This usually is very effective if you have a specific question. So, okay. That probably didn't make any sense to you guys, but it does to me. I'm going to explain. This is kind of like saying to maybe, you know, use your intuition, Pisces, and meditate over this inner battle, because you're going to win, and you know why, right? Because you've got two very, very positive cards here that are just going bam, and then you have this too, and this is really powerful. So this is really good, and you've got many blessings coming your way here, Pisces, too. Here, I want to pull a couple of of these cards too. Scrying, huh? I've never heard that before. Alright, what's going on with Pisces? Pisces. Alright. Dragon's Horde. The Dragon's Horde. Let's see what that one's about, the Dragon's Horde. I don't know why I just turned that over like that, but it just seemed like it needed to come out. This is a rich opportunity, and you can fill your satchel with the treasures you like best. Take the gifts offered to you and dictate them to the well-being of all. So look at this. And that's what this is talking about, Gable, gifts and blessings. That's kind of awesome. Let's see what else is going on here. Whale song, resonating. And I've always kind of like associated this with music, but when I read it in the book, it's a little bit different. So let's look at the book. It's saying to jump in the water and be reminded of your creative self. So just be creative, you know, and if you like to sing, some of you do, I'm sure. So, you know, sing. Because for some reason, I always just picture music with this card. I don't know why. It doesn't say music in this definition, but it just kind of looks like, because you know how whales, they make that sound? And then you can see the, you know, the sound kind of moving the water around there. So I've always associated that with that. So anyway, let's get you a couple Moonology cards. Can't wait for this afternoon. So yeah, don't forget, you guys. It's going to be fun. Now there, you can, I don't know if you can watch it on my channel or not. But for sure, you can see it on Pisces Studio, and you'll find her, you know, just type in Pisces Studio, you know, on your YouTube, and you'll find her that way for sure. I have a link in my, on my board, but I'm not really too sure. I think that link is only good if you want to join in as a reader. I think that's what that link is about. So, what's going on with Pisces? Conclusions are within reach. Conclusions are within reach. Let's get you one more, Pisces. A time for healing. A time for healing. See? It's time for healing now, Pisces. Look at this. All right. And at the bottom of the deck, it says to step out of your comfort zone, Pisces. All right. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed your reading, and I'll see you guys later today about 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time or 6 o'clock Eastern. All right, guys. So I'll see you then. All right. Bye for now, Pisces.